Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to replace a Dell Inspiron 5045 laptop screen. First off, what you have to do is have a good Phillips head screwdriver. I know this one is purple, but it works with all the screws. And then you need a white piece of paper to put all your screws on, and a new laptop screen. I'll show you what the screen looks like once this laptop turns on. And to get a screen, you go to laptopscreens.com. Alright, well, for some reason this laptop doesn't want to turn on, so we'll just get started. First off, what you have to do is take off these little rubber pieces all over the laptop. They have the screws underneath them. Since I've done this before, they're going to come off easily. But your first time, it may not be so easy, so you may want to use a razor or something. Make sure you put those on the white piece of paper. There. And after that, you could start. Oh, first off, well, after you do that, turn off the laptop. Well, I can't tell if it's turned off. Unplug the power supply and take out the battery. Sorry if I'm out of the picture for a second. And yes, I know the laptop's purple too. Alright, and after all that, start removing the screws. Lefty loosey, so turn to the left and take out all the screws. You could use a magnetic screwdriver to use it to make it easier. Like, I'm pretty sure this one's magnetic. Well, maybe it's not working right now, but whatever. And these screws may come out easier than they will for you because I've done this before. So they're like all loose and stuff. Well, if you're doing this and you may have a hard time, like if your screwdriver isn't good and it's not moving, don't keep trying to use that same screwdriver because you could strip the screw and it will never come out. So just have a really good screwdriver that works with all of them. And here's the last, oh no, this isn't the last screw. Nice. And sorry if the cameraman's shaky, he's not exactly professional. So, and I can't exactly hold the camera while I do this, and I don't want to use a tripod because I don't know if I'll be zoomed in and all the stuff at the right times. So, then after that, you can start taking this off. Since I've already done this before, you're not going to hear like that many cracks, but while you're doing it for the first time, it'll be really loud and cracking. But don't be afraid to just take it off, but be careful. Like, do it slowly because you may break it. If you break it, that's okay because the screws will still hold it on, but it won't be too attractive. And down here there's adhesive, so it'll be even harder. Well, when you do it, it'll be much louder, but make sure you just go slowly and use your fingernail right here. Then just take it off. It's stuck right there. I don't know why that's stuck. Alright, then just set that aside. Alright, now you're revealing the laptop screen. Alright, now you have to take out two screws. 1 and 2. Oops. And then the laptop, you may want to be careful. The laptop screen just comes down and set it down on the keyboard. Oops, I just formed that screw somewhere. Alright, now that you've got the laptop screen down, right here, since I've already done this before, I've taken it off, but it would be attached right here with that adhesive, so you'd have to take that off really slowly. And right here, this would be attached too, so take that off really slowly, but I've done it before. And just take out the video connector. And you may want to use needle nose pliers for this, but you don't have to. You could just take your finger or pull it by the wire, but you probably shouldn't. But since the screen's destroyed already, I could just do that. Then just set that screen aside. Now, take in the new screen. Now that you've got the new screen, set it down on the keyboard and pretty much do the opposite of what you've just done. Get it into the video connector. Be careful not to bend anything while you're doing this. Right, because that won't be good at all. Could be a little hard to get it in. There, man, mine's not sticking more, but now with this backlight connector, you take it, make sure the big side's up. Well, pretty much the same, but and this is when you may want to use needle nose pliers, but you don't have to. Just go and put it in. That, pick up the laptop screen, put it on, and start putting the screws back in. It doesn't matter which screw you use because they're all the same size. And this is when a magnetic screwdriver may come in handy, because you can just put it at the end. Oh, well, this one's not really magnetic anymore. But you could just put it at the end and just put it in righty-tighty, so turn it to the right. Alright. And if you hear background noises, I'm sorry, but I'm not the only one living in this house. Tricky little screw. Alright, now after that, take the plastic part right here and just reattach it. You should hear some snapping into place. I don't know what's wrong with mine. It doesn't really want to reattach. There's something. Oh, see? Just put it all in. Get the adhesive to stick. Just run your finger along that. And now, put in the screws. I like to put them in early because then you can just go around screwing them all in. Yeah, there's like a little magnet right there. Depending on your model, there's like a little magnet right there that could get the screw that you're trying to put in right there, so it gets pretty annoying. But just turn them off to the right. And they should all go in nice and smoothly. And also, to get all of your laptop screens and stuff, go to laptopscreens.com. I don't know if I've already said that, but that's where I got my screen, and they're a really good site. You could submit a question, you could just search your model and find a screen, but usually to find, I'll show you right now, after I screw in this nail. Find out what kind of screen you need. It will say right here, like, here's a laptop number, LP1, LP156WH1, 15.6 inches HD. Then after that would be TLC1. So that would be your laptop screen number. And also, once you get your screen, it may not have these metal parts right here that reattach. So you just take out these 3 screws, then you take off these metal parts, and just screw them onto your screen. And one of my screws went missing, but I've got a bunch of extra screws here for a laptop. Now you just put your last screw in. You don't have to screw it in insanely tight. Just once it starts to feel tight, screw it in a little more and done. You don't have to see me put on all these little black things, but they should just stick back on. And that's pretty much it. So after that, you can put back in your battery and you'll have a new laptop screen. And if you order the right one, it should work. And if you have any questions, you could just go to laptopscreen.com and ask them, or you can put a comment. So that's pretty much it.